Sir, what are your thoughts on the recent postponement of the Edo 2016 elections?
I think it's sad. It's sad that the government has refused to allow INEC to be independent. INEC had a meeting with stakeholders only on Wednesday. Wednesday as at 12:30 in the afternoon. Today is Friday. And they said they were ready for the election, and those security agencies were there. They are taking Edo people for a ride. And I think this whole thing is a ploy by. Don't forget that just over the weekend, Oshiomhole received protests from some people who were claiming to be wanting to write GCE. So all these ones are just ploys to make sure that Edo people are disenfranchised. Number two, it is very important we say this. The president was here less than 48 hours ago for a campaign visit. There was no security threat. The soldiers and policemen that were in Benin, so as the man said, he's giving us 23,000. If we cannot guarantee security in Edo State alone, in a standalone election, how can they handle if it was a general election where all the policemen would have been dispersed or dissipated over 36 states? This is a travesty, and if we not stand, we are going to prove to the comrade governor and his cohorts that it is time that the Edo people should be allowed to liberate themselves. Don't forget that the INEC materials are already in Benin. So me, I'm supposing that they are looking for ways to compromise those INEC materials and change the will of our people. They are aware that opinion poll on the street is rules. So that is just, they are looking for, they are buying time so that they can perfect ways to rig the system. They are buying time so that they can create a voter party so that people will not turn up to vote, because it's easier to rig an election where nobody turns up than to rig an election where there are mass presence of people. So and I think we are going to take this to everybody. We are going to knock on every door, on every floor, and beg every face in every place to make sure that and the man does not even show respect for our traditional institution. The Oba of Benin will be crowned on the 26th, for crying out loud. And they want us to go to the post 2 days later. So if I'm a politician, would I be thinking about when a Heneden becomes Oba on the 26th? The last day for campaign? I will be more concerned about the election. So Oshiomhole's insistence on taking this to the 28th is a vagrant disregard for the Edo people, for our tradition, for our heritage. And he said there is a security threat in a state where nobody has ever had a terrorist attack. This is crazy. I'm miffed.
Thank you very much, sir.